All right, welcome everybody. It's been a while since I made a video in the office, so I've got a topic here for the channel. Um, People often ask us, do creditors not care that I stop making my monthly payments when I enter your program? And the simple answer to that is yes, of course. Creditors will care when you stop making payments to their credit cards on a monthly basis. There's this term that I've talked about many times on this channel. If you've kind of watched a few of the videos, you're going to see the theme become obvious. But the credit card companies make a lot of money from people that just make their minimum monthly payments. We see statements all the time that declare to you publicly in very small font, unfortunately, but do declare to you publicly that it may take 30, 40, 50, sometimes as many as 80 or 90 years to pay off your credit cards if you just make the minimum monthly payment. So that is a very good deal for the credit card companies. We've all heard this term deadbeat, from time to time, and it's often people that think that they're struggling with credit card debt that are deadbeats. The truth of the matter is they're not. Guys like me are the deadbeats. I don't have my card here in front of me, but I use the credit cards on a monthly basis, charge up, pay it off in full, and I collect my points and I fly around the world for free. The credit card companies don't make any money on me. They make money off their portfolio of customers that are just making them the minimum monthly payments and very rarely bringing down much of the principal whatsoever. So to kind of get right into the specifics of the question, yes, credit cards are going to miss the fact if you stop making your minimum monthly payments. Part of the way that we structure this program is we get you off this merry-go-round of debt, this insanity. They say that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, it's the same sort of thing with credit card debt. If you want a different result, then you have to stop the insanity of what you're doing. You have to basically get off this merry-go-round and do something different. So that's the essence of the way this program works. Are they going to be upset that you're not making your payments? Of course, it happens. They're not going to be thrilled that you've decided to hire our firm to help you get out of credit card debt. We've been doing this since 2003. We've saved Canadians, thousands of Canadians, 70, $80 million worth of credit card debt now. It does work. It's a successful program that helps people graduate with a better credit score than what they had on the day they started the program. So, it's like anything else in life. If you're going to change, what got you to where you're at, it's going to be somewhat uncomfortable. It's going to be uncertain. It's going to be new. If you haven't been taking care of yourself properly and your self-care is falling behind, you decide to go get a gym and a personal trainer, like a gym membership and a personal trainer, you can't go to the personal trainer doing the exact same things that got you out of shape. You're not going to be able to keep eating the same crap that you're eating. You're not going to be able to have the same bad sleep patterns that you're eating. You're not going to be able to sit on the couch all night eating 3 bags of Crispers, watching sports games, soap operas, Bachelor, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to change your behavior, and behavioral changes are always uncomfortable for people. That's why they hire personal trainers to help them get through that. So when you go to the gym to talk to the personal trainer, you're going to change what you eat, you're going to change how you sleep, you're going to change how you exercise. It's the same sort of thing with our program. For you to get out of debt in 3 years or less for less than what you owe today, which is what we do consistently, you're going to have to change your behavior. And one of the things that you have to change is getting off the merry-go-round of debt and adopting a new program that actually works. So that's kind of an overview. I wanted to fly up to 20, 25,000 feet and look down at the program to answer that question, because a lot of people are super skeptical, or they're really afraid of tarnishing the relationship they have with their credit card companies. It's almost like they believe like they have relationship equity built up with the credit card companies. It boggles my mind, because it's the equivalent of somebody staying in an abusive relationship with somebody that either might be physically or emotionally abusive to them, that's damaging their self-esteem and everything around that, but they stay because it's comfortable. It's like the merry-go-round of debt. They just keep doing this because it's what they've always done. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you're always going to get the same results. You're always going to be in that abusive relationship. I tell people, like, what have the credit card companies done for you lately? What has your bank done for you lately? What are they saying when you went in there and try to apply for a loan to try to get out of credit card debt? Did they offer you a lower interest loan product that would pay it off over the course of 3 years? They might, in some instances, offer you 3 to 6 months of temporary interest relief or to lower the interest rate. But you know, with the 3 to 6 months that passes, so does any hope of you paying off the credit card debt. You know, we see it all the time when people inquire, then they get, you know, the scaredies, they get all giddy and stuff, scared off. And then 6 months later, and then a year and a half later, and then 2 years later, they re-inquire. And we see this pattern of, well, they inquired with $18,000 in debt the first time, then it was $19,000 8 months later, then a year later it was $21,000, and then, you know, 4 years later it was $27,000. And the funny thing is, it's not funny, but the thing is that they're just following the prescribed method of paying off the debt, which is just making the minimum monthly payments. And that clearly doesn't work. So listen, if you're serious about getting out of debt and you want to do something to change your potential outcome, you want to change the outcome, you got to change the input. Okay? I've been talking too much today. Want to change the outcome, change the input. So if you need help, top right of the screen, there's a card. You can click a link to book a free consultation with us if you want to learn more about how we work. There's also a link in the description below. If you have any questions or topic requests for this channel, you can also leave those in the description below. Thanks for checking out this video today. Hope you guys have an amazing debt-free day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.